You know, I've been kind of thinking about going plant-based recently, and it's not because I think it'll be better for my health or, you know, better for the environment or anything stupid like that. It's because of this video. This one video. I would go plant-based entirely because of this. I hate this video. It's one of the worst videos I've ever seen in my entire life. I hate that I'm showing it to you. Also, in fact, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. Turn it off. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Don't watch it. Do it, unless you're scared. This is a guy that just eats raw meat. It's a human man that just eats raw meat. That's it. That's his diet. This is the guy Joe Rogan wishes he was, but he's just not man enough. Let's take a look. No, let's not. Let's just do it. No. Let's do it. Let's take a look. Actually, you know what? I just watched the beginning again, and before I show this to you, I really think I'm gonna have to use a lot of blur here because of how truly grotesque this is. You know, this isn't even like, I don't want the vegans to get mad. This is like gross. Just, it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Right off the bat. I mean, I'm blurring it so you can't, maybe we'll keep this part unblurred right there, the little ground beef with an egg cracked in the middle, the most insane meal of all time. But you can't see the main thing that he's eating. It's like some type of, it's just like fucking so bad. He's just going to town on this like ribs or something like that, like it's a piece of fried chicken, but it's just raw meat. I'm not talking beef tartare. This guy is eating it off the skeleton like an animal.
For the past 2 years, I've been eating raw meat, raw animal products, and I have never felt better. I eat anywhere from half a pound to maybe 2 pounds of meat in a day.
You look great, man. Maybe take a shower.
If I'm eating meat that day, sometimes...
I know you're not gonna blend that. You fucker. You fucker. I'm crying. What are you making, a meat shake? I hate this. Why would you make a meat shake? It's so cursed.
I just live on eggs, raw milk, and honey, honestly. I've always been interested in diet because I've had health issues with eczema and joint pains, things everybody experiences. And through my research and experimentation...
I can't. Oh, God. You're saying this cured your health problems? Really? Really? How do you not have scurvy or some other 18th century disease? How do you not have like the bubonic plague from this? You should be dead, actually, probably. You should be dead. Eating this much raw meat, you see that? He's eating a blender full of a meat shake. He should be dead. You know, I used to have all these crazy health problems, and now I still have all of those, plus salmonella every month or two, which keeps me thin.
I haven't found anything that works quite as good as a raw diet.
I'm gonna have to blur that. But I could describe it. It was like a piece of, just like a string of ground beef or something like that was like hanging off his lip, and then he just sucked it into the. Why am I doing this? I'm quitting YouTube.
So I'm gonna make one of my favorite things here. This is an organ shake. Got some fresh lamb liver and lamb kidneys here. And we're gonna start off by blenderizing the meats. So we're gonna put our liver in here.
What kind of satanic cooking channel am I watching right now? Why did I eat right before filming this video? What is this? The Food Network for literal lions? Why are you listing the ingredients like we're gonna make this? Nobody's following along right now at home, I can tell you that for sure. Nobody is like, wait, what did he say? How many lamb kidneys do we need?
And the red stuff is actually hemoglobin. It's not blood, technically. It's just from the liver. Juices from the liver. Eating raw meat has many benefits. Firstly, when you expose meat to heat, the cooking temperatures that we're all accustomed to, it degrades and denurtures the meat.
It also kills bacteria, you know? Something that we've been doing for centuries, cooking things for that exact reason. This isn't like a new concept. You think you're the one, after hundreds and hundreds of years of humans cooking meat over a fire, you think you're the one that figured out the right way to eat meat? You don't think it would have been like the cavemen, for example, for whom building a fire was probably really inconvenient and a hard process? So they probably would have eaten raw woolly mammoth if they didn't think it was gross as shit? Maybe I'm being too hard on them, you know? Maybe I'm being too hard on them. I mean, we eat raw fish. I'll eat some beef tartare. every once in a while, but that's different. This guy's like, he's making a fucking meat shake. This is the worst thing ever made in a blender. Also, he's talking about how cooking degrades the meat as he's literally blending it into a liquid. How can you degrade something much more than that?
It's got nice consistency, similar to like a thick chocolate milk. Sweet, creamy taste because of the milk, the honey, and the eggs. Really does a good job masking what you may think is like the unpleasant organ taste or whatever. But this is a great way to get your meat and your organs, especially if you have a hard time just eating them on their own.
Yeah, especially if you have a hard time doing that because you're a human and not a hyena. He also said it helps mask what you might think is the unpleasant organ taste. Yeah, I'm not like gnawing on raw organs. That should taste bad, probably. It should be unpleasant. That means it's probably not good for you. Okay, so we've gotten this far in the video. Now you're probably thinking, hey, how could this get grosser? I'm sure that's probably what you're thinking right now, right? You're thinking, how could this get way worse? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but what if we let the meat rot in a jar for 2 months and then he ate it? What about that? Yep. Yeah, he does that too, so let's check that out.
I'm going to eat some fermented liver, which is basically just rotten liver that's been sitting in a jar for a couple months.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, so this is the fermented liver, otherwise known as high meat. It's very easy to make. All you need is a clean jar and about, half a pound to a pound of fresh liver or any other meat you would like to use. However, liver is the most palatable that there is. And what you do is you chop the meat up finely in 1-inch cubes or so.
And then you fucking throw it out. You throw it out and you take a shower and you take off that purple shirt and you eat a carrot. Ugh.
Every 3 to 4 days, you're gonna wanna take your jars outside and then you just simply air them out.
Oh, I could smell that from here. I could smell that from here. Oh, that just looks like swamp mud. It looks like clay from the bottom of a fucking lake. This video sucks.
When you eat high meat, you're ingesting a lot of bacteria, a lot of good bacteria for your body. And when it gets to your stomach, all those bacteria mingle and coalesce, and they release serotonin and dopamine.
So what you're saying, you get high off this? That's why you do this? It's called high meat because you get a high. Just smoke weed. Or do one of the other 100 drugs that you can do recreationally. You don't need to ferment liver to get high. You could just do Molly. You want some serotonin? There's a whole bunch in that, packed full of it. I wonder if you don't want to grow this stuff or, ferment it in your house or whatever. I wonder if there's like dealers for this. You walk into a guy's house and he's like, all right, what do you want? I got the, pineapple sticky kidney. That one's more of a body high, and then, we got the Idaho corn-fed liver bomb over here. That one will make you puke and die, most likely. Okay, he's gonna put a bite in his mouth. I'm not gonna show it for your sake, but you can watch me react to it.
It tastes rather like Parmesan cheese.
Fuck you, Parmesan cheese.
But it smells kind of like cherries, like a cherry wine or something. So that's kind of a big lump. I'm a little fool for that. So here's a piece.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put it in.
This is about 2 months old, and high liver going in.
I quit. I'm done. I'm done with this. Fuck this website.
All right, so eating some lunch today. It's a special occasion.
There's more? What the fuck? Why is this edited like this? It's a 14-minute video of him just eating so much raw meat. Why is this so gross? It's like just remains with sitting on the plate with just blood, and the meat shake is sitting right here. It's vile.
Eating some lunch today. It's a special occasion.
So get a cake. Get some kind of sweet treat, not a lamb heart.
Seen as very weird and barbaric, probably, but it's a natural human diet. Humans are designed to eat raw meat. I know through my experience of eating raw meat for 2 years, as well as talking to dozens of other people who have a similar raw meat diet.
Wow, did you hear that? Dozens of people. You know, I didn't think anyone else did this, but apparently there are dozens of other people that do that. Out of all the people in the world, there are dozens. There are tens of dozens of people that do this diet. So it must not be crazy. Man, you thought vegan people were annoying? Just wait till this trend actually catches on and it's just a bunch of like, TikTok morning routine guys just bragging about eating buffalo kidneys at 4 a.m. every morning before their cold shower. That would be annoying. It might actually be catching on though, because here's another guy that does it.
Never felt healthier. This is a ram's testicle from a 3-year-old ram. It has a more salty taste. It's not like red meat, it's more of like a seafood almost.
Of course, yeah, more of a seafoody flavor. I would see that and think that it's not food. Also, who has a fridge like this, man? You and serial killers, that's it. These dudes have to smell like shit, right? Like, how is there not like a thin layer of just meat sweat glistening on their skin all day, every day?
I hope to eat the raw meat diet for the rest of my life. No, I mean, I've invested 10 years in it, and now I'm really curious to see, how far I can push it. Say if I could live to be 80 years old.
See if I could start eating some human. Fuck it. Yeah, I might push it all the way there. Let's see. Raw human. The forbidden meat. See if I can do that too. All right, guys, that's it for this. I'm gonna go puke and quit YouTube. Thanks, it's been real. Like this video because it's my last one ever. Bye.